Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1016 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is You are given what you need. And what do I mean by that? We will soon find out. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day 1016 of Connecting the Thoughts. I see that we have Razak watching us. Hello, Razak, how are you? And quote for today is You are given what you need. And what do I mean by that? It's quite simple, actually. You are given what you need. You are given what you need in a moment so that you can grow. You are given what you need in a moment so that you can learn. Hello, hello, Gopalan. So you are given what you need so that you can fall and rise again. You are given what you need to make you strong. And the thing is, we don't really value what has been given to us because we are constantly thinking of why me, or why did I get this, or why does this have to be this way? So let me know your thoughts. Have you? Thank you, Harsh. And Harsh is someone on LinkedIn whose posts and quotes I absolutely admire, adore. So do follow him and his amazing content, and also Gopalan. So just saying, you are given what you need, and even if it's a hardship, even if it's a struggle, even if it's a loss. Hey, Abdurrahim, even if it's a loss, this is something that definitely has been given to you to shape you, to polish you, to make you a better version of who you are. Um, let me work. I work good with examples. So let me share with you that I am a graduate of science. Yes, I am a graduate of science. I've studied genetics and microbiology and chemistry in my in university in my graduation years. However, when life gave me the opportunity, I jumped straight into media. I jumped straight into writing for newspapers and doing interviews of people, and that was because I had a passion for language. I was an avid reader as a kid, and my language was well enough for me to start writing without actually doing a journalism course. So I went with the flow, went with my gut, and I evolved in the media industry. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Because the number of times I have done interviews of doctors, the number of times I have written health pieces for the local newspaper, for the local magazines, has been outrageous, to the extent that the editor at one of the magazines would call me my her doctor writer, because I would go and very, very conveniently interview doctors and understand what they're saying when they would talk about, tendons, or antibiotics, or antibodies and inflammation and stuff like that. I would get it. They wouldn't have to explain. So what I thought in those days was a vestigial skill that I had, because because for me it felt like a vestigial skill, because I felt, oh, I've just studied graduation in sciences. However, how is this even going to come in handy when I look at my contribution as a writer? Slowly things began to unfold. How did I get into the personal development space? When I interviewed people and they spoke about NLP, and this was way back in 2010, when I interviewed people in high achievers and they spoke about neuro linguistic programming, that's when I started gathering more information about it. And I said, I want some of that for myself. So you are always given what you need. That awareness is always brought into your world, um, because you need it, because it's going to help you move forward. Sometimes we miss it because we are too busy with everything else that we are doing. So make some time to sit with yourself. Harsh has a brilliant question. He says, "Thank you, Rukaya, for the for the appreciation. Grow well. I will be around. My question is, how do you sort out a messy mind, like when you have a lot on your platter?" That's a brilliant question, Harsh. And in fact, just yesterday we were speaking of minds and platters and plates, because the conversation yesterday was pick wisely from the buffet of life. So, looking at your question today is, how do you sort out a messy mind when you have a lot on your platter? Is quite simply to take your platter and keep it aside for a bit so that you can sit with yourself and align. Just give yourself that time. And I was just coming to that. The reason we don't pick up on these things of awareness, these signs that come to us, that are given to us quite literally because we need them for us to grow, is because we are so occupied with everything else that we are doing. So, what if every day, or at least as often as you can, if you could make it a practice to sit with yourself? What if you could make it a practice to sit with yourself and get to know yourself better, get to know what's going on in your world, and kind of just consciously be aware of what are you being given? What are you being given as possibilities? What are you being given as challenges? And these could be situations and experiences among people. These could be situations and experiences in relationships, and these are all coming in to kind of make you stronger, make you the better you. But the only reason, again, that you missed out on this is because you are too busy, as Harsh said, in your messy mind. There's a lot on your plate and your mind's all messed up. So you need to put that platter aside. Of course, you can't do anything about your messy mind except silence the mind, which is the first alphabet. Within the acronym of the SMILE, for which I am known, the first step is to silence your mind. So silence your mind, focus on yourself, go inward, look within yourself, seek those answers, and come to a conscious awareness of what life is giving you. Gopalan says, life happens, everything happens for a reason. Yes, it does. Everything does happen for a reason. It's just that when you rummage through your bag and rummage through the experiences of life, you need to understand that, oh, this has been given to me. Oh, this has been given to me because I need to be a writer. Or this has been given to me because I need to be a speaker. Just figuring out when you go through the whole baggage that you have been carrying called life. When you go through all the experiences of your life, you need to take a step back and understand, yes, this is for me. And not just the good, but also the bad, also the losses, also the hurts, also the setbacks. These are all been given to you to shape you into the person that you're going to be. And as I share with you, there might be so many of us who are dealing with a challenge. It could be a health challenge. It could be a relationship challenge. Academically, you might have failed. You might have had the loss of your job. There could be some challenges, but why not, instead of questioning, why have I been given this illness? Why have I had this fallout with my friend? Why have I lost my job? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why not just sit with it and say, okay, so this has happened to me. And how am I going to grow through this? What am I going to experience through this? How is it going to shape me? Ask smarter questions, receive smarter answers. So you are always given that which you need, and trust me, you are never given anything that you cannot carry. You are always given that which is within your strength and So be sure that you trust your strength, be sure that you trust yourself and your journey forward. And thank you for tuning in today. And if this conversation has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am strong. Because, yes, as I said, you're never given something that you cannot carry. You're always given as per your strength. So, I am strong in comments if this has been of value to you. Also, if you are ready to reset for success, the way to do it is to join my 3 month mastermind group coaching program, which I am running next week onwards. Yes, Abdurrahim, finally it shall start Tuesday, on Tuesday, 5 p.m. UAE time. Reset for success, 90 days mastermind group coaching program with me, where I handhold you through 6 different topics, 6 different large major topics that would help you reset for success. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is where I post daily videos on the little things that make life big. Tomorrow, I have a rock star joining me on Wise Wednesdays. The lady has published 2 books in the last 7 days. Jody is a great friend, and she is speaking on how laughter is your lifeline. So, if you need a bit of a touch of laughter in your world, if you want to look at the world in a different perspective altogether, join in tomorrow for an explosive conversation with me and Jody. Thank you very much. I am strong in comments if this has been of value to you. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks.